Hands to heart center. Slowly lift up for Warrior 3. I started doing yoga in 2016 after just joining campus. I wanted it as a discipline because of my migraine. I needed something to help control them. I'd had them for a while, for like a few years, and they were really bad. So I needed like a support group or something to just help bring my mind together. And I was introduced to yoga, which you'll find out is one of the benefits. It helps curb migraine. So that's all I needed because it was really bad for me and I needed help, and yoga came through for me. I'm from a very remote village, so I'd never heard about yoga. Even some people I know, they haven't heard about it. But when I came to school, I met a friend who was doing yoga and they introduced me to the art. They were like, why don't you try just a calming, meditative session, slow, and see how it feels after, because they had seen me go through that pain. So they just try it out and see what comes out of it. It was just a chronic illness I've had for a while. Yeah, it was a chronic something that comes and goes. It's still there, it comes and goes. It's very painful. So, but when I was stressed also, it would be very bad. So there were things that would trigger it. Obviously, maybe a stressful day, just depression, all of those things that, yeah, that like comes with life, and it gets bad at a point. So for me to help prevent it, I had to have maybe a very smooth day, don't go anywhere, sleep or something like that. So you see, that was impossible. I was at a really bad place in 2019. I was very sick. I was, for a few months, I couldn't function. I was just there numb. I think it was, I don't know what it was caused by my head. Then the depression followed and everything. So I just bedridden, couldn't do anything, couldn't go to school. I had to call off school. So by the time I was getting out of that death-threatening situation, it was literally, I was on a deathbed. So by the time I was getting out of it, I think I fell, I remember. So I think I fell. When I woke up, I couldn't remember everything about myself. A few bits of my life, I couldn't remember them. So I had to start getting back on track and figuring it out. Yoga is like, you never get it right. You could wake up today, maybe tomorrow, you have an asana today, and tomorrow you wake up, your body is tight, you can't do the same asana. So it's always like you working with your body. You know what your body wants at that point in time. So today, your body could want to like flow, to stretch. Tomorrow it's very tight and you need to open it out. So I say every day is a process. So it's not a hard process, I say, because you're listening to your body, you're working with your body. You're not just pushing yourself to attain that goal immediately. You're working slowly towards what you want and listening to your body, your mind, trying to connect your mind with your body. It's a whole process, because with yoga, without the two connecting, you won't have like the flow of what it's supposed to bring. Without connecting, if I'm trying to fight a migraine, if I don't find calm and connect my mind to my body, I won't be doing anything. Like if I'm doing yoga here and I get distracted there, I'm not doing anything. I'm just now doing flexibility part of it. It's a learning process. Actually, you never master all of it. It's more, depends what in yoga do you want to master. It's either flexibility or the yoga spirituality part of it. So I'm still learning. I'm still learning every day, trying to pass it on. So wherever I am, it took me, maybe I could say, a year to actually get all that in, what it was, how its functions, how it was coming through, and to just like experience every part of it, the needs, the benefits, the poses, the asanas, everything in it. The asanas is how do I say, a yoga term for poses, just the poses in yoga. Yoga has different kind of poses. They're very common, they're popular, and they all are used. They're like you follow rules. So those rules are poses in yoga, and they're everywhere. You'll find them in every practice. Like you do a warrior, maybe your legs are apart. So those ones, they have names, asanas, poses in yoga. Feet, at this point, I'm at maybe 7 because of, gym, grossing and opening and stuff. And I love working out at the gym. But flexibility, I'd say 9. Because I am lately I'm inconsistent with my practice. So I'd say I'm not at a point where I can say I have everything all aligned, but I know I've worked so good, and my body is, it just goes with the flow. If I'm able to connect it, it goes. Like, it doesn't limit itself. So even if I see something and I pause and I try it out, it will come out. So I say 9.5 because if I try something, it will definitely come out, even if it means 5 trials after. So you see, the body has just conditioned itself to like bend and be flexible. The only type of yoga I don't do, but I'm still working towards, is Ashtanga. I do everything, but I do it, I don't teach it. I don't teach Ashtanga because I'm a student of Ashtanga myself. It's just yoga, but more intense yoga. The asanas in Ashtanga are a bit intense, and teaching it, you're also teaching it to advanced people who are more advanced in yoga, not beginners. And so me, I'm an advanced yogi learning Ashtanga yoga in itself. Yoga literally saved my life at a point where in 2019, I also lost part of my memory due to my head, just injuries and stuff. So yoga helped me try to get all that back also, that connecting the mind, being peaceful. It helped me to just relax in that moment. Depression also at that point was really high. So I'm very devoted to this practice because I've seen it, how fighters come for me, how far I've helped myself through it. Because if it weren't for it, at some point I would have given up, you know. Like, if you also go to the function of self, you find the depression, the stressful parts, how yoga helps you fight all that. When you're depressed, just try meditation and stuff. So I'd say it's helped me very much, and I'm trying to teach it out because I know how much it can come through for someone. The migraines now, I'd say I get them maybe once in a while when I've had a very stressful day, but even when I get them, I go directly to my mat and try to relax. So that's, I'd say that's a practice I'm going to be devoted to for a very long time. More than any other things I used to love. It comes first now.